How
I
about
definitely ate this man chicken before. I don't know.
I was about to say some crazy shit. I was gonna be like, it's not the only thing of mine you ate.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
How many crackheads do it take to fix a light bulb? None, because they'd steal the bulb.
Good morning! Let's go! Testing 1 2 1 2.
Your mornings are about to get a whole lot messier.
Stop calling me that, you heifer.
Can we say that on air?
You guys are wild.
Wake your ass up.
With VONT, CHAP, and Justice. This is Morning Commute.
Can I start this episode off with a grievance, fellas?
Why?
Sorry. I know. It's the Messiest Morning Show podcast. It's Morning Commute. Thanks for listening. I got played this week is what happened. So I am not, one thing that you may or may not know about me is that I don't usually stop to give homeless people money, right? Because I feel like the couple times that I don't typically, almost never stop to give homeless people money.
Bad man.
he doesn't tip, he doesn't give homeless people money. So
But
we know
there's a reason, right? Because I feel like, maybe this is me just trying to justify everything. I feel like when I stop to give homeless people money, more than half the time, they don't really need the money. They're just like panhandling, I think is what it's called, right? So last week, well, you guys know that I have a foster dog, Ava, so I'm growing like a sweet spot for dogs. Last week, it was a hot as hell day. My girlfriend and I are leaving the grocery store, and like on the little median thing by the grocery store, we see a homeless woman, presumably, and I don't know if homeless is the word we're supposed to use in 2025, but I don't care. Unhoused is what they say now, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. We see a homeless woman and we see her big ass dog, and it's hot as hell outside. And the dog, you could tell the dog was so tired and hot, and it was like, ugh. And I see the dog, and I'm like, it's pulling at my heartstrings, right? Because, you know, I feel bad for the homeless woman, but specifically a dog. So me and Alyssa left the grocery store. But me and Alyssa look at each other and we're like, let's go do a good deed. So we went up the street to a gas station, got like a bottle of water and like dog treats, whatever. Went back to the homeless woman and her dog to give her the water. Because I don't believe in giving them money, because typically for money, they'll go spend it on anything that they want to go spend it on, right? Sure. Literally, as I'm going to hand the woman the water bottle and the dog treat, she pulls out a cigarette in her hand. And that's where I feel like I always get played, because if you have money for cigarettes, you don't need spend the money wisely. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You never know. And I'm saying this because this just happened to me last week. I was walking and this guy asked for like $2 and he had a beer in his hand. And obviously he was a drunkie. Like I knew, we have a lot of those in Jersey City. Got a lot of crackheads too. And I was like, in my head, I told him no, and I kept walking. I'm like, in my head, somebody could have gave him that beer instead of him buying it. So you have to get that mindset of like, well, if he doesn't have money, why does he have a beer in his hand, or why does he have a cigarette? Which, understandably, yeah, we're gonna ask that question. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, he could have been saving that for a hot ass day, and that's the only thing he had to drink.
I don't think so. Cigarettes are different.
I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying for sure. You just gotta remember he is homeless, so obviously he's not gonna be like a financial guru. He's not gonna make the best decisions. So yeah, he probably did go buy the six first, but that doesn't mean he doesn't need the water. So like, I get you not wanting to give him money though. I think that's fair for sure. Because a lot of these homeless, they're using it for drugs and alcohol and shit like that.
I think maybe I'm just too nice. I feel like the more I learn about VONT, the more he's a messed up person. And just nah, I'm playing.
But I mean, like, there might be some validity there. Like, I feel like also when it comes to like when I'm at the mall, I don't stop for a lot of people. Like the kiosks in the middle of the mall that nobody ever stops at. Yeah. Like the ones where people are trying to sell like cutting boards that are like made out of wood in the shape of like the state you live in.
I look down on those people worse than I look down.
Whoa, look down.
Bro,
what you looking down on? Bro, they salesmen. They just trying to make a buck.
Nah, bro. Because I don't look. Being a salesman is one thing, bro. Yes. You're going out of your way. You're interrupting my piece. You're walking in front of me while I'm walking. Get away from me, bro. Get away from me.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm not gonna buy your little. If you're selling jewelry on the side, like if it's real gold, why is it $25? You know what I mean? Like if it was an official product, you would be in a real store and not in these one little kiosks. You know what I mean?
I hear nobody complaining when it's a drug dealer though.
What?
I hear nobody complaining when it's the weed man in the function.
Because look.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Because you're gonna want the weed, chap. You're not gonna want no cheap ass sunglasses that's gonna break into.
But it's the same thing. He's a salesman. He up in your way because he's trying to make that sale.
maybe that's what it comes down to, chat. Get better products. If you have better products,
Yes.
then maybe I wouldn't mind. Maybe
Okay.
I wouldn't mind.
But it just seems sketchy because they be fiending so hard. Like even the dudes that be like, they be looking to see what you got on your feet, like sneakers, because then they be like, yo, you want your sneakers clean? And I don't be trying to give people no attention because I always typically have like some sneakers on my feet. Flex. But so like they'll be like, yo, you need your sneakers clean? I'll be like, no, thanks, I'm married. Or I'll just say something stupid because I don't know what you're trying to sell me. They might be trying to sell me. Sometimes it's sneaker cleaner, sometimes it's like some pottery bowl. Like I don't give a damn. I don't need this for my house to put on like a stupid bookshelf. Like I'm not stopping for you. Or like the people that be like, oh, do you want a new bathtub in your home? No, buddy. Sorry. I didn't come to the mall to get a new bathtub.
Yeah, usually when I'm in the mall though, I have my headphones in, so I can usually just, ignore. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, some of them still try to approach you like, bro, get away from me,
Bro, you got to give them the kudos, bro. You have to understand, like, the salesman job is hard. Now, yes, I'm the one with the headphones on. I'm be like, thank you, my brother. I'm good. I'm going to keep passing on. Some of them are a little intrusive, but at the end of the day, we all try and get our buck. Like, I got to give them to that. You got the balls to even go up there and even say something to me. Shoot.
I get it.
To you.
I get it to a certain extent, but like at the end of the day, don't jump in my face. Don't invade my personal space. It's not gonna make me want to buy your sneaker cleaner, your cologne.
Y'all just some mean people. Y'all
I am an asshole.
Y'all don't want to give no money. Y'all don't want to talk to the salespeople. They trying to get a job done. They trying to get some money to feed their families and eat. Like, come on,
They trying to finesse you, chat.
Maybe it's just me because I'm, very just giving person and, whatever. I try to get, if I have it, I'm going to give. If I don't, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world.
That's funny because you haven't responded to my Cash App request for $500 yet.
First of all, I've never seen that, and if it comes, I will decline it.
I also asked you to pay for my supervillain merch. You also you said no to that as well.
VONT, you make way more money than me, buddy. This is the point where I say no.
The rich stay rich.
We didn't introduce ourselves yet, right? No.
We went straight into homeless people.
Right. Yeah. Sorry. Messy is Morning Show podcast. My name is VONT, joined by my brothers in podcast crime, Justin Chapman. We call him Chap, and Justice Greg.
What's poppin', y'all? Good morning.
Thank you for listening. And thanks for everybody listening last week as well. Or if this is your first time listening, if you've been listening for forever, we appreciate you kicking off your morning with us. Headphones on is all I can say, because you never know what the hell we're going to talk about. And this week, we got a show for you, okay? There's a dating app that's, first of all, it's been developing all week. Like, it started popping about a week ago, and it's already downhill. Going to talk about that in the Black Twitter Report. I got to send our condolences to a celebrity that passed. And we're going to talk about Chap's cruise, because he went on a family reunion cruise.
We back, baby. I enjoyed it.
You look tan. You look good. Did you enjoy yourself?
Bro, I got dark as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, we'll talk about it, but let's dive into the Black Twitter Report.
From the latest rap beefs to the hottest debates, and even the messiest celebrity scandals in between, it's the Black Twitter Report on Morning Commute.
Have you guys seen this T app that blew up like not even a week ago? I feel like.
I don't think we're invited on there.
Yeah, it's a women only thing. So a T, if you haven't heard of it, literally TEA. And it's kind of like it's an app, but kind of based on the Are We Dating the Same Guy Facebook groups that exist. Women can go on there and they can post about literally anything about the men that they've dated. They can post pictures. They can say, oh, he was good in bed, or, it didn't end right. And just as quick as it became popping, it went downhill really quick. Right, Justice?
Yeah, so it was first developed in 2023, but I feel like it really just started getting popping this last year, and I feel like it's turned just a little something else. It's not just about that. Here's like an example of like the app, right? Like you have somebody, they're talking about some dude named Mookie from Baltimore. He's 24, and then all the comments, you see someone comment like, "Oh, his dick little, can't handle his liquor, his breath stink, his bed's on the floor." And so it's like it's really like
it's like a Reddit thread for guys. Really,
it is. It's exposing, and a lot of guys have been having a problem with it. Like, oh yeah, my you didn't have my consent to be on here. My privacy. So I want to know, how do y'all feel about it?
I'm all for the app. The intention of the app, I think, is good. All for safety, because there's some crazy people out here. I feel like it's just being for the sisters and all that stuff. I can see how it goes down here really, really quickly. Again, there's just like there's bad men, there's bad women. You know what I'm saying? People can go on that app and put anything. It'd be like Justice pedophile. And then like just a whole group chat just going crazy. Like, yeah, I saw him from afar. He looked like a pedophile type thing. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have the pictures to back it up. Now you're on your own then. But I feel like I can see where it can go wrong and there can be a lot of problems. Also, like, I don't know how the consent thing works with like pictures, because like, say, like, my friend Mookie here from Baltimore, like, they saying his dick is little, and then somebody challenged that, and then here comes somebody post a sex tape. Like, damn, what does that mean for Mookie? Like, he didn't give his consent to have a sex tape on some app called T. You know what I'm saying? So I can see where it goes bad.
It's just so interesting to me how the internet has evolved and made dating evolve, right? Because there are apps like this. And I mean, I guess cool, because the point of the app was made to like warn women and like be like, hey, this is the reason we broke up. Be careful because he might have a low credit score, or maybe because his dick is little, whatever. But like, you didn't have this back in the day. You just kind of had to like fuck it and find out.
Yeah.
That's
what's scary about it. Back in the day, it was really just like word of mouth.
And so now it's like apps are, men could, like you guys said, men could do the same thing with women, but now a good guy could lose out on an opportunity because there's a whole Reddit thread or like a T thread about him and shit that people could be lying. Everybody fucking lies.
That's
true.
Everybody lies.
That is true. Women could be lying, but here's the thing, right? This is why I don't really have a problem with the app, right? Because the true intention of it, I feel, is like, oh, this was on some weird shit. This try to roofie me. That I feel like is important for sure.
Yeah.
And I like on the other side of it, right? You're right. Women could be lying, but I feel like the who have a real problem with this are the who have shit to hide.
No, I disagree. Go ahead, though.
I just feel like if your profile's on there and you got 6 women saying, yeah, this dude's broke. This dude got boogers on his wall. It must be true.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if it's one person, maybe it is a lot. But if it's multiple people saying, yes, do not mess with this dude, he got bed bugs.
Yeah.
Then, like, fix the bed bugs. Don't blame them.
Flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. Well, because now in the past, like 2 days, the app's going nuts because it exposed people. All the women that are on the app, their driver, you needed a driver's license to sign up. And now all their driver's licenses have been exposed because the app got hacked or something, like some type of data breach.
Ironic, huh?
Yeah, that is karma right there for sure.
Do you think there's gonna be an app where men gets to do the same thing?
No, chap, and I'll tell you why. Because men don't care this much to spread rumors and shit about women, or maybe not even rumors. Not even rumors. Men don't care enough to give like full ass Yelp reviews about women.
Yes, I feel like men are not gonna go on social media or like this social app to do that. When men basically do this already, like in circles, like when you talking to your boys and they know y'all all know the same girl, it's already being put out there that like, oh, like this is her, like this is who you dealing with. So it already happens. It's not, but we're not going to some app to really put that information out there. So I agree, and I also
in circles is fine because those are your boys, those are your homies. But like to go on an app, like I don't care that much.
I don't know. I disagree with you. I feel like you think that way, right? But I think there will be a pocket of men that like would be down to do that. Like a lot of like men who are like chronically online might be doing that, because already you got men who like leak, like they go on like OnlyFans and they leak the OnlyFans on Reddit. So like I feel like it's not much different.
Go follow us on Instagram at Morning Commute Pod, or else you won't get invited to the cookout.
I want to say rest in peace to a bunch of celebrities, but Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was a TV icon, he most notably as Theo in The Cosby Show, but so many shows. What is the show with Eddie Griffin he did, chap?
Malcolm and Eddie.
Okay, that was an iconic one. He was in The Resident, which was, I think, was his most recent show. He was also a director in TV.
Yes, sir.
But he passed away earlier this week. So rest in power.
He was also a spoken word poet. A spoken word artist. I don't know what they call it, but he did spoken word. Now, I did not know that until he passed, and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Jeez. So rest in power. But because Malcolm Jamal Warner is such an icon in television, let's do blind rank. And I feel like it's been a long minute since we did this. One of our favorite bits on the show, where Justice this week is going to give us a category. And because of that, we're going to do sitcoms. And he's going to give Chap and I 5 different sitcoms. We don't know what they are ahead of time. We have to blindly rank them 1 to 5, best to worst, on where we think that they land. You can play along too. And number 1 is the best, right? That's how we do this?
Number 1's the best, 5 is the worst. And I got a good mix today. I got a good mix of sitcoms, and I'm interested to see how successful you guys are in these. So are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
First sitcom is The Cosby Show. Classic sitcom.
I'll put it at 3, only because I never watched the Cosby Show, but I acknowledge its presence in sitcom history.
I agree. I'm gonna put it at 4 though, because I never found the Cosby Show funny. There's a thing that I have with like old shows, like shows that my grandma watched, like Good Times and stuff like that, where like they're good, but they're not funny. And I know some old people that be cracking up at the TV, and I just be like, yeah, this is okay. They probably feel the same way about like Disney Channel and Nickelodeon shows, but I've always felt that way about older shows.
Only old show that got a chuckle out of me was Sanford and Son.
I don't think that show's funny either.
They used to go at it a lot. Next one, The Nanny.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, midnight Nickelodeon classic.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
More like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
After Lopez.
No, Jordan. All right, I ain't gonna go with that. But The Nanny, I'm gonna get out of 2. That's a G-rated show.
Wow.
Like, shout out to Fran. I forgot her last name, but shout out to Fran. One TV icon.
Fran Drescher,
Great.
is that who that is?
Yes, there you go. Great TV icon, great dresser. I think she's just all around funny.
I've never watched The Nanny.
Oh, you're crazy.
Never once in my
you're
life.
crazy.
She always had that shit on.
I'm
Yes.
gonna put it at 4.
Okay.
Okay. The Nanny's at 4 for me, and at number 2 for Chap.
Bro, that's your homework this week. Go watch an episode of The Nanny.
I still haven't watched the Denzel movie. You've been
Oh my
telling me to
God.
do that for months.
Bro, just set a day so you can watch this shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch Train.
Please.
Okay, so Chap, you have number 2, you have The Nanny. Number 4, you have Cosby Show. And then Vaunt, at 3, you have Cosby Show. 4, you have The Nanny.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, interesting. Next sitcom, Blackish.
For me, Blackish goes number 1, no question.
Really?
No, see, that was devious. That was
Really?
devious. I'm gonna put it at 2, which is right now the highest that I'll have. Blackish is a great freaking television show.
I'm going to put it at 3. It's not bad, but also I never really invested into it that much.
I feel like Blackish made its cemented its way into black sitcom history because they don't make black sitcoms really like that in this day and age. So I feel like that was the last one.
Agreed. I agree with you, Vaunt.
All right, so right now, Chap and I both have number 1 and 5 open. So one's gonna be the best, one's gonna be the worst.
Yeah. So read off what y'all have so far.
My list is Blackish at number 2, Cosby Show at number 3, The Nanny at number 4. Chap's is The Nanny at number 2, Blackish at number 3, Cosby Show at number 4.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Next sitcom, Full House.
5. That's easy for me. 5.
I'm putting it Full House at number 1.
Number 1?
I don't think it's better than Blackish, but again, I've watched Full House, and again, I appreciate its place in sitcom history.
Ain't no way it's going over all those other ones, respectfully.
Bro, I'll say this, man. Full House was definitely corny, but as a kid, man, I used to watch some Full House. I'll be honest.
Nah,
When that sappy music came on, you knew you was about to learn a life lesson.
I'm good off that.
Yeah, definitely some life lessons. All right, so
The only thing I have open is number 5, and Chap is number 1, so it's gonna be my worst and Chap's best.
yeah, this is
Bring it
risky.
This better be a good one too.
Risky. All right, the last sitcom, Tyler Perry's House of Pain.
Fuck you.
I don't mind putting that at number 1. I don't mind.
Fuck
Pain.
you.
I don't
Let me
mind.
tell y'all something, man.
The original, not the second.
The original.
Okay,
Original.
Gotcha.
Let me tell y'all, bro. Probably one of my favorite running gags in TV history is Uncle Curtis making fun of Janine being a crackhead
Yes.
all
How
time, bro.
How many crackheads do it take to fix a light bulb? None, because they'd steal the bulb. Like, yo. Knock, knock. Chap, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Yo, mama, the crackhead. Yo. Curtis was ruthless in the
Definitely.
OG run of House of Pain.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, Chap, you have it at number 1.
Yes, I don't mind putting that at number 1. That's a G-rated show again.
Chap's list is valid. Mine's is terrible. If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, you can see our lists. They'll be on the screen. It's terrible. I'll run down both lists. So mine is 1 to 5. I got Full House, Blackish, Cosby Show, The Nanny, House of Pain. I fucking hate my list.
Yeah, you
Chap's
gotta blame
list
Nanny.
is from 1 to 5. It's House of Pain, The Nanny, Blackish, Cosby Show, Full House. Chap, I feel like your list is very valid.
Yeah.
The nanny's a little high, but yeah.
No. The Nanny is right where it needs to be. That's a great show right there. Great show. I'm
Solid.
telling you.
Chap, you just got back from a family. It was a family reunion on a cruise, right? Which is I feel like a lot.
Yeah, no, it was a lot. But bro, first time on a cruise, definitely Carnival, of course. I had an amazing time. Went to Nassau, Bahamas. First of all, every time I see another country with some blue water, it just makes me think of how the United States is dirty as hell.
Yep.
But I enjoyed myself to the fullest. It was only a 3-day cruise, but I don't mind staying on a cruise for 7 days. That's just me. I don't care. I didn't feel the sway. It was a little tight, but like it wasn't too much. I just felt like it was perfect. It was really perfect. I enjoyed myself. I give it a 5 out of 5 rating. That's really what it is. Yes. 5 out of 5.
So it was a really good experience, Chap. You didn't have to poop in any wet bags or anything.
None of that. It was great. It was great. It was a big milestone for our family because I don't know about y'all. We have family reunions every year. That's like a big thing in our family. This is the first time we done something like out of the box. Like, let's go on a cruise. Like, we usually, like, we're from the South, so we usually do like a big picnic in like South Carolina or Georgia or Florida or something like that. But this is the first time they're like, yeah, let's go out of the country and do this. And we know the economy right now is bad, but when I say people, we put together our shit to like make this happen. I'm really proud. I'm really proud of everything that we did. Do y'all have like family reunions? Y'all come to y'all family like every year? Like, is this a thing for y'all?
Nah, I remember going to family reunions when I was younger.
Okay,
but not so. It's been years now. It's been like
how long years?
Probably like a decade plus.
That's
Same,
crazy.
A long time.
But
Same.
why? Like, is it because like nobody's organized it, or just like families don't mess with each other?
Yeah, that's a lot of reasons. That's definitely part of it. You know, family drama. Me personally, I don't like do the family drama. That's why I'm only really close to like my immediate family.
Gotcha.
But I just think there's a lot. I think a lot of reasons go into. I think like back in the day, family reunions were used to catch up with everybody. Now everybody on Facebook. You know what's going on with everybody. Also, you know, the economy. A lot of people can't afford to be throwing something on the grill all willy nilly every weekend. You know what I mean? So like. Yeah, I just think a lot of shit goes into it. I just think it's just not really part of the culture anymore, unfortunately.
I'm with Justice on it's been at least over a decade. I think I might have been like 13, maybe 12 at the last family reunion I had. I know I was in middle school. But I think there's two reasons. One, because I think everybody's just in a different place in the world right now.
Yeah.
And I think it is so hard to get so many people, especially it depends on, I guess, how extended a family you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like when we did them, they were like extended family, like second, third cousins, second, third aunts that aren't even really aunts. They're like your great cousins, but you call them because they're older. They're your aunts and uncles, whatever. But I'm also like kind of with Justice. I don't deal with bullshit. And I've said this on this pod many times. Like there was a time where I didn't talk to my mom other than happy birthday, happy Mother's Day for 6 months, maybe longer than 6 months. Like I don't deal with bullshit because I have enough self respect, I guess is the word, to just be like, this situation is toxic. I'm kind of separating myself. I do that. I have like a cousin and an aunt, my first cousin, and I don't speak to them. It's just I don't deal with bullshit. That might be fucked up of me, but it's just who I am.
Yeah,
I've said this to you before, but I respect that. I feel like it takes a lot to cut family off. And I'm seeing more and more people on like Facebook talk about like, yeah, family got to go if it's interrupting my peace. I agree.
Yeah,
I 100% agree. There's been a stat that's been going around on all these like black social pages, and it's been saying black family reunions have decreased by 47% since 1997. That's like 2 decades now. The main reasons due to
almost 3.
Main reasons due to elders passing away, which is very true, and unresolved family issues. I'm not sure if y'all fall into that category, but I feel like it's also because like people just I feel like people just not as close with their families anymore. Like somebody said today, like your cousins were your first best friend, and I'm like, damn, like that's true. Nowadays, that's not true.
So true.
Yeah, it's definitely a this generation thing because I feel like a big thing with families is like if like a family member is doing some wild shit, like oh that's just how he is. Like now our generation, like all right, that's how he is. Then I don't have to talk. I don't have to talk to him. You know what I mean? Like we're not just family. We're not just gonna be like best friends automatically.
Mm-hmm. And I think that like the closest thing I've had to a family reunion lately was when my great grandma passed away earlier this year. And so I saw so much family from like down south and stuff that I haven't seen in forever. It's just I think it's like an older way, or maybe even like just a culture thing. Like because you and your family are from down south, you guys still do shit like that. And not only do I applaud you for doing it on a cruise, It's so hard to plan a trip anywhere. It's so hard to plan to get people at like a community center.
I like going to other people's family reunions. None of the family drama. Just get my plate.
Nah, it is family drama. You just don't see it.
It don't involve me. I can say hi to everybody, get my plate, and dip out without making a scene. Like,
the only reason I can't do that, Justice, is because I don't know how certain people cook. Right? I'm a big, like, I don't eat when I go to certain I don't really go to potlucks because you never know what other people got going on in their house. I don't know if your dog is like licking, like taste testing the cake, the pound cake, or like if
you just gotta trust.
No, sometimes no, bro. Sometimes you don't know what people got going on in their house. So I'm not totally comfortable. Or like, I don't know what your great grandma puts in the mac and cheese. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna eat a plate here. But God bless you and your fam bam.
I disagree with you a lot. For me, a free plate is a free plate at the end of the day. If it's nasty, you can throw that shit out.
I agree.
You never seen the videos? I think I posted one on my IG like a couple of months back where like you never know what people are doing in their house. They could be like scratching their ass and then going to like mix the cake batter with their hands. Like, you never know.
It's the same thing at McDonald's. McDonald's, Burger King, whatever place you go to, it's gonna be some nasty shit going on in the back.
Yeah, that's the case. That's what I'm saying. That's the case with everywhere, man. You can't cook all the time. Like sometimes you have to put some trust in someone else's hands.
I trust nobody, bro.
I mean, I get it, but you just have to do more work. Then you're gonna have to be the one cooking. And how about this? I don't trust you.
I definitely ate this man chicken before. I don't know.
I was about to say some crazy shit. I was gonna be like, it's not the only thing of mine you ate.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
I swear to God, that was about to be my instinct. You have my drumsticks, chap?
Let's go. Epstein list.
Why are you putting me into this vibe, bro? This is we all too.
Our messy moment this week. We're the Messiest Morning Show podcast, so we always try to end the show. So other morning shows, see, they like to be like, "Oh, here's a positive note." Fuck all that. Something messy that's happening in the world this week. Did you guys see Chuck E. Cheese got arrested? Like actual Chuck E. Cheese.
Free Chucky.
We're gonna go down to Florida, Tallahassee, for this story.
Oh God!
There's a guy. I don't know when 16, 20-year-olds like stopped working at Chuck E. Cheese. The guy in this Chuck E. Cheese costume was 41 years old. And the cops came into the Chuck E. Cheese and arrested him in the costume. Like, if you're on our YouTube or Spotify, you can see the picture of him. He's literally getting carried away in the suit with the head on and everything for credit card fraud and theft. And I think a couple of other charges too. But like, so many questions. Because one, why traumatize the kids? I don't know if the kids would be more traumatized if maybe you took the costume off and was like, oh, it's a man.
Bro, at least take it to the back. Let him take his stuff off real quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did he commit the credit card theft and the fraud in the costume? Like, there's just so many questions. Did he sit in the back of the cop car with the costume on?
Hear me out. Do we know it's a costume?
We do, because we saw the dude's mugshot. What do you mean?
Oh shit! I didn't know. I didn't know that, man. Did you see the mugshot though?
Yeah, it was a 41-year-old black dude. Yeah.
Oh damn! Never mind.
That'd be crazy. Is if they let him take the mugshot in the costume. That'd be even more insane.
That would have been
it's
so.
Like
fire.
what are we doing here? Is this a bit?
That's of course it's Florida, bro. Of course it's Florida.
People are saying that the E in Chuck E. Cheese stands for embezzlement now.
Yeah,
that's
for sure.
Crazy. That's
if you look at the picture I sent, it's funny because in the background you can see some kids just staring at like Chucky getting carried out in handcuffs, and they're just like they look traumatized. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah. I mean, look, unless it's like a teenager just like paying his way through school or whatever. If it's like an old like grown man putting on a Chucky costume, you know he's not making like great decision with his life anyway.
Wait, hey, look, wait, we ain't gonna knock a job now. That's a job. He's getting some type of income.
CHAP is really defending the working class.
Somebody got to do it. Our president ain't doing it, so somebody got to do it out here. But my boy is getting to the coin. He doing what he got to do. Obviously, the coin might not have been enough. That's why he's doing the credit card fraud. But you know what I'm saying? Like, give him some leniency there. Yo, this remind me of the story. Yo, in our mall, we have a local mall, Newport Mall. The Easter Bunny one year, this is back in like 2014. The Easter Bunny was fighting a parent one time. This reminded me of that exact moment. That was trending for like a year and a half. So crazy stuff. Get these costumes off of people.
The Easter Bunny, I could see a grown man wearing that. Like that, I don't know. That just makes more sense to me. But Chuck E. Cheese, that man being 41 years old in that costume just don't sit right with me.
Chucky, respectfully, in general, is like 60. Come on now.
So, I mean, so is like the Times Square Elmos and shit like that. Like again, that for some reason I don't know, that makes more sense to me than the Easter Bunny. Maybe because the Easter Bunny you sit on their lap, so there's just like to me there's like that doesn't sound right in my head.
Do you sit on the Easter Bunny's lap?
Yeah, to take pictures.
Oh shit! I never sat on the Easter Bunny's lap.
Well, and that's why you are the way you are. That explains so much.
No, that's why you are the way.
I knew you were about to say that.
Bunny's lap. That's exactly why. Both of y'all. Esau.
No. Don't put that over here.
Oh, and now look at y'all.
Don't put that over here.
I'm on Instagram. You can go follow me. Go see me and my girlfriend head ass. We're in jerseys at VONT League. That's VONT LEAK. And I'm on the Dave Ryan Show every Monday through Friday. Just search us up on the iHeartRadio app. Chap.
You can follow me at Justin Chap, JUSTYNCHAP, on TikTok and Instagram. Bahamas pictures coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Justice.
And you can follow me on IG _injustice. Subscribe to Supervillain Studios on YouTube. Check out our other content. Also, follow Supervillain Studios on Twitch. We just started live streaming, doing the Supervillain Show live from there, doing some music reactions as well. And cop your villain merch at supervillainstudios.net.
Mm-hmm. And our pod is available literally Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You can watch it there. YouTube, you can watch it if you search Supervillain Studios. And of course, the iHeartRadio app. And we're on Instagram and TikTok at Morning Commute Pod. Hey, thanks for listening to the Messiest Morning Show podcast. Definitely not safe for work or to listen to around your kids, but hopefully it helps kick off your morning. If you tapped in this Morning Show podcast thinking you were going to hear something wholesome, sadly mistaken. We are the Messiest Morning Show podcast. It's Morning Commute.